Did you know if you have type O plus blood, you have resistance to certain diseases? Did you know that you are also at risk for certain diseases? We will cover all of this and more in this video. Stay till the end, because we will also reveal how having type O plus blood affects your response to stress. One of the most fascinating perks of being O plus is your body's natural resilience against some of the deadliest infections. Research shows that people with type O blood have a lower risk of heart attacks and strokes because their blood tends to clot less readily. This is a huge advantage, as it keeps blood flowing freely and reduces the chances of dangerous blockages forming. But don't get too comfortable. This same trait can also increase your risk of excessive bleeding if you ever get injured or undergo surgery, making clotting disorders a potential concern. If you don't know what your blood type is, we've linked an at-home blood type test kit down below. Another curious fact about O plus blood is its powerful resistance to malaria. The parasite that causes this disease struggles to latch onto the red blood cells of type O individuals. This evolutionary advantage is a remnant of the human body's battle with malaria over centuries. Yet while malaria may not be a primary threat where you live, people with O blood aren't as lucky when it comes to other health challenges. People with O blood have a fascinating link to gastrointestinal health that scientists have studied for years. Research suggests that individuals with this blood type tend to produce higher levels of stomach acid than others, which can be both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, this extra acid makes it easier to digest heavy proteins and complex foods, giving people with O plus blood an edge when it comes to breaking down meals efficiently. However, the downside to this heightened acid production is that it may leave them more vulnerable to certain digestive issues, particularly ulcers. Ulcers are sores that develop along the lining of the stomach or small intestine, often triggered by an imbalance between stomach acid and the protective mucus that shields these linings. When too much acid is present for too long, it can wear down the stomach lining, creating painful open wounds. For O plus individuals, this higher baseline of acidity means that even small disruptions, like stress, irregular eating habits, or infections with bacteria like Helicobacter pylori, can quickly tip the scales, making ulcers more likely to develop. This predisposition also makes people with O plus blood more susceptible to acid reflux and gastritis. Acid reflux occurs when excess acid flows back into the esophagus, causing heartburn and discomfort. Over time, frequent acid reflux can erode the esophageal lining, increasing the risk of complications like Barrett's esophagus, a condition linked to esophageal cancer. Likewise, gastritis, an inflammation of the stomach lining, can flare up more frequently among O plus individuals, particularly if they take certain medications like nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, which further weaken the stomach lining. Managing these risks requires careful lifestyle choices. People with O plus blood may benefit from eating smaller, more frequent meals to avoid overwhelming their digestive system. Reducing the consumption of acidic or spicy foods, caffeine, and alcohol can also help regulate acid levels and protect the stomach lining. Moreover, stress management is critical, as stress not only triggers more acid production, but can also slow digestion, exacerbating existing conditions. Incorporating activities like yoga, meditation, or deep breathing exercises can reduce cortisol levels and promote better digestive health. On a positive note, this digestive efficiency may make O plus individuals naturally suited for high-protein diets. Many people with this blood type report doing well on meal plans like the paleo or keto diets, which emphasize lean meats and vegetables while minimizing grains and dairy, foods that can sometimes irritate the stomach lining. Understanding and working with these tendencies can help O plus individuals strike a balance, using their strengths to support good digestion while mitigating their vulnerabilities to gastrointestinal problems. There's also good news for others when it comes to your blood type. You're a highly sought-after donor. As the most common blood type in the world, O+ blood is in high demand, especially in emergencies. While you aren't a universal donor like negative blood, your blood is still compatible with the majority of the population, making you a potential lifesaver in critical situations. If you've ever wanted to give back to the world in a simple yet impactful way, donating blood is one of the easiest ways to do it. O+ blood type may not only shape your health, but could subtly influence how you respond to life's challenges, particularly when it comes to stress. Research suggests that individuals with type O blood tend to have naturally lower levels of cortisol, the primary hormone responsible for the body's stress response. Cortisol helps regulate everything from blood sugar to immune function, but chronically high levels of this hormone can lead to anxiety, weight gain, and even heart issues. Having lower baseline cortisol levels might provide O+ individuals with an advantage by making them less prone to chronic stress conditions, such as hypertension or anxiety disorders. However, the story doesn't end there. While O+ individuals may experience calmer baseline stress levels, they tend to have more pronounced surges of adrenaline when faced with high pressure or dangerous situations. Adrenaline, also known as epinephrine, is the fight-or-flight hormone responsible for rapid responses, pumping the heart, dilating airways, and sharpening mental focus when quick decisions are necessary. This ability to react swiftly can make O+ people perform well in emergencies, high-stakes environments, or competitive fields where their fast, instinctual responses give them an edge. Yet there's a downside to this adrenaline-driven efficiency. The quick burst of energy it provides can leave individuals feeling physically and mentally depleted afterward. Many people with type O blood report feeling exhausted once the stressor has passed, as their bodies take time to recover from the intense physiological demands of an adrenaline surge. If these surges occur frequently, such as during a hectic work week or an emotionally draining period, O+ individuals may find themselves more prone to burnout or adrenal fatigue. The constant cycling between energy spikes and crashes can also disrupt sleep patterns, leaving them tired even after what should have been a restful night. To maintain balance, O+ individuals need to manage how often they rely on these bursts of energy. Incorporating recovery activities like mindful breathing, yoga, or regular physical exercise can help smooth out these peaks and valleys. Exercise, in particular, is critical for type O individuals, as it helps regulate adrenaline levels and promotes healthy cortisol production. High-intensity workouts, such as weight training or interval training, align well with the biological tendencies of O+ blood, allowing them to channel their natural drive while building resilience against stress. Another key consideration is setting boundaries to avoid overexertion. While O+ individuals may feel inclined to take on more responsibilities during stressful times, thriving on the challenge, it's important for them to recognize when they're running on adrenaline alone. Pausing to rest and recover isn't just a luxury. It's essential to avoid crashing once the adrenaline wears off. Understanding how their unique stress response works allows O+ individuals to better manage their energy, avoid burnout, and ultimately thrive in both their personal and professional lives. Ultimately, your O+ blood is more than just a biological quirk. It's a part of who you are. It comes with strengths that could protect you from certain threats and weaknesses that require careful attention. Understanding these nuances gives you the upper hand in managing your health. So, whether it's watching out for ulcers, leveraging your natural resilience, or rolling up your sleeve to donate blood, embracing what makes you unique is the key to living your healthiest life. Again, if you don't know what your blood type is, we've linked an at-home blood type test kit down below. If you enjoyed this video, Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.